Hazard was a star. Scratch that. Eden Hazard was a superstar. A player with elite talent joining one of European football's giants seemed like a slam dunk move, except it wasn't, for one big reason. In this video, I'm gonna explain exactly why. Before joining Real Madrid, Hazard was considered one of the best players of his generation. Known for his creativity, dribbling and vision, this move felt like it was years in the making, as he followed in the footsteps of the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale. This is a player who was awarded the Silver Ball as the second best player at the 2018 World Cup, where he was selected man of the match more times than any other player, as Belgium reached a best ever finish in the World Cup. After a hugely successful 7-year spell at Chelsea that included 2 Premier League titles, a League Cup, an FA Cup, 2 UEFA Europa Leagues, as well as numerous individual honours, Hazard had fully established himself as one of the best players in the world. The brilliant Belgium was recognized in the FIFA FIFPro Men's World 11 in 2018 and 2019. Hazard also won Chelsea Player of the Year 4 times between 2013 and 2019 and PFA Player of the Year during his time in England. The move to Madrid in the summer of 2019 was worth up to 150 million euros, including additional fees, with a salary of £400,000 per week. Hazard had become the club's most expensive player since Bale. The Perez money printer was greased and firing on all cylinders. At the time, there were few worthy enough to wear the legendary number 7 shirt left behind by Cristiano Ronaldo. Eden Hazard was one of them. It wasn't a surprise then when 50,000 fans turned up to Hazard's formal unveiling at the Santiago Bernabeu, but the player confessed, "I've dreamt about this since I was little. I always supported Real Madrid," and described it as a true honor. Although he moved to Real Madrid to fulfill a childhood dream and become a legend, his body had other ideas. The red flags were there right from the start, when the winger arrived at his first training camp out of shape, later admitting to Belgian magazine Sportfoot, "I put on 5 kilos in the summer. I'm one of those people who puts on weight very quickly, then loses it very quickly. It's true, I cannot lie. If I'm on holiday, then I'm on holiday." To make matters worse, a preseason hamstring injury meant it took Los Blancos' new record signing until his 5th game to register a goal involvement in his first home league start. A few improved performances later, and Hazard suffered his first major setback at the club, with an ankle injury in a Champions League group stage game against PSG after a rash tackle from Belgian teammate Thomas Meunier. A bruised ankle and just 2 weeks out of action was the initial prognosis of what turned out to be a serious hairline crack in his foot, ruling him out for the next 16 games. Hazard ended a disappointing maiden campaign with just 22 appearances in all competitions, as Madrid won the 2019-20 La Liga title, and it was hoped he would be able to show more of his undoubted quality in the following season. However, this was the first time injuries were having a significant impact on Hazard's career, and there was a sense of inevitability that he was going to pick up these niggles due to years of constantly being the most foul player in the Premier League. Save for a surgically repaired broken ankle in 2017, the Belgium captain had been virtually injury-free until that point. Given that Hazard's style of play attracts the attention of frustrated defenders looking to take lumps out of him, it's no surprise the kicks he was receiving had finally caught up with him. By the end of a second season riddled with muscular injuries and the pandemic, the Belgium had begun to lose favour with the Madrid fans, who piled on their frustration when Hazard was seen laughing with former teammates after Chelsea knocked Real Madrid out of the 2021 Champions League semi-finals. The 21-22 season started with Hazard playing respectably well, but the extraordinary form of rising star Vinicius Jr. caused him to be a castaway with the reserves, as the team steamrolled their way to a League and European Cup double. By March 2022, nevertheless, Real Madrid announced that Hazard would undergo another surgery to remove a plate in his right fibula, which was previously broken. The procedure gave Hazard more freedom in his body and movement, as he targeted a return to top conditioning for the start of the 22-23 campaign. Carlo Ancelotti was pleased with Hazard's fitness, and there was plenty of optimism during preseason that he could finally show what he can do in a Madrid shirt. Club president Florentino Perez was also keen for the record signing to work, as Madrid had even considered loaning him out for the season. Yet Hazard was reduced to a fringe role in Ancelotti's team, despite being fully fit for the majority of the campaign. And even Karim Benzema's fitness issues could not offer the 32-year-old an opportunity for a starting spot. A forgettable spell ended with just 7 goals and 12 assists in 76 games, with Hazard never playing in an El Clasico throughout his 4 years in the Spanish capital. The lingering feeling was that everything might have been different had the superstar arrived earlier when he was fitter, but it seems Chelsea enjoyed the last year of his elite football. Having only missed a total of 21 games through injury while at Chelsea, Hazard was unavailable 78 times in his 4 years at Real Madrid. Unsurprisingly, the succession of fitness setbacks severely affected his trademark explosiveness, turn of pace, and agility to beat defenders. Willing to reignite his passion for the game, Hazard has hinted that he might not be ready to retire after leaving Real Madrid. "I don't know, we'll see," Hazard said. "I still feel capable of being a professional footballer, but at the same time, I've been resting for 2 or 3 years. I still have a bit of energy." He is still an incredible footballer, regardless of the worst spell of his storied career. At his peak, the tricky forward was a serial match winner and leader of Belgium's golden generation. Hazard's pace and technical ability, coupled with his flair and low center of gravity, made him a delight for spectators when on the ball. Personally, I hope there's more to come from Hazard, regardless of where he plays. Just seeing him on the pitch, happy and healthy, would be more than enough for me.
To say bye bye yo, bye bye yo. Have to say bye bye yo.